What's going on, guys, gals, and kids of all ages? Eric coming back at you once again from the Nerd Cave. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you may not know I am a collector located here in Central Florida. Primarily, I collect vintage toys, video games, that kind of thing, but I used to play Magic competitively, and recently I have been getting into MetaZoo and looking to start doing some deck building. As such, I have to open Native. I have heard Native is one of the best sets that's come out yet. As far as deck building is concerned, there is the Native 19, so there's some cards we're definitely going to be looking to pull that are quite difficult to pull. The biggest thing that we do want to be seeing pulling from this box is going to be the new Aura cards. They do have dual Aura cards, which kind of work like dual lands. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and crack into this box. Stick around to the end because we're also going to be opening some Steve Aoki Hero Quest cards. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and crack into this box. Hero Quest out of the way. This is a sweet looking art. I love the art and the box look overall. Piazza Bird, as shown on the front of this box, is one of the Native 19 cards that we're definitely looking for in this set. Very excited to be opening this set for the first time. I did open one pack as kind of a teaser in the last video, but you guys are telling me I gotta open more of it. There's so much good stuff for deck building. I am going for water. And dark is going to be my potential deck type, so I don't know how much of that type of stuff there is in this set. I think it is going to be more other color stuff, but there is definitely the Wendigo, which is dark type, so definitely one I want to pull. Oof. Non-rare. Hopefully this isn't a repeat of last week where I get all non-rare fall hollows. That'd be pretty terrible. Either way though, opening the Aoki is definitely going to be cool. If you didn't see last week's video, definitely jump over there and check that one out. I did end up getting a couple hits, including one of them from the Hero Quest set that is pretty sought after, so I was pretty happy to pull that. They're really stepping their game up art-wise with the native cards, so pretty happy to see that. Achialobapa. I said recently in a video that I would probably be pretty familiar with a lot of these characters. Not super familiar with Native American culture, to be honest with you. So I'm maybe less familiar with some of the stuff that we are going to see in the native set. Gotta tell you, the pronunciation of some of these cards is not doing me any favors. I can only imagine what this is like in competitive play. Pot of Stagnation. So far I don't think we're seeing any of the Native 19. We'll go ahead and throw those cards on screen for anybody who may not be familiar with those. Let's not put my cards over there so I stop bouncing the camera around. Kraken. Call of the Raven. Another Pot of Stagnation. Seems unlikely. Dreamcatcher. That's kind of cool. Makes sense that that would be in a Native American set. Hopefully we have no bouncy with the camera this time, or less of it at least. And everything generally looks better. The angle's better, all that kind of stuff. I know the bouncing can be a little sickening. Sandpaint Shield, Drumming Circle, Kagashaha. I should probably just not try to pronounce these cards because I got nothing. And nothing on those pronunciations. Like, insane. But have you guys pulled any Native 19? Have you seen anything cool out of this set so far? Is there any deck building you're doing that's specific to this set, or anything from this that you think is an absolute must where deck building is concerned? Anything you're still looking for? Okay, we got a Native 19. This is definitely one of the ones I was looking for. This is 2 per spell book. This is going to be in the Water Aura. But contract, destroy all beastie tokens. If you are wearing an Attaby pendant, place all opposing beasties in the arena with an aura cost of 2 or less into their owner's chapter. If a real rainbow is within eyesight, place all non-aura pages caster controls into their owner's chapters. So you can essentially put everything they have back into their deck if there is a rainbow, and also if you're wearing a pendant. Under the new rules for tournaments, you can bring a list of items, so you could have those 2 be 2 of your items for your deck if you needed to activate those 4th wall effects. But definitely super happy to pull that. That's pretty good. That's one of the ones we were looking for. That is one of, like I mentioned, one of the Native 19. So go ahead and get her sleeved up. Do you still need 1 more of those? We're going to be opening 2 more Native boxes in the subsequent weeks. We're looking for more topics to talk about, so if there's anything that you guys want to hear us talk about MetaZoo related, definitely want to continue to discuss what's going on with the market, the history of the game, where it is now, where it has been. You can't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. So let's talk about everything. Hey, there it is. I mean, this is not the specific one we were looking for our build, but super happy to pull a duel. At least no matter what happens, we got one. So thankfully already, since there is 19 of those Native 19 cards, we are pulling some of them. I did open, like I mentioned in the last video, 5 boxes of Wilderness. I have yet to open a Prism Aura. So I'm already happier opening Native than I have been opening Wilderness. New tactics, we got a Squash Blossom Necklace. Not bad. At least we got some hits in this box. I'm happy with that. Hopefully we'll see at least maybe 1 or 2 more Dual Aura. I don't know if that's too hopeful. I don't know how common they are. If they're really rare, really get people buying a lot of boxes. You got the Yakahu, the Sleeping Giant. That's definitely cool looking. But we're really hoping for the Dark/Water Aura. They're 2 per spellbook. If anybody has those and they're looking to let go of them, they want to trade, or would be willing to sell a couple for a reasonable price, I am definitely interested, assuming we got a Meteoric Fusion Aura. So this is another one. Again, not the exact one we're looking for, but like I mentioned, I would potentially be down to trade some things. Not necessarily these. I am trying to build out play sets of all of them, but I have lots of other stuff to trade. I've been opening, I think I've opened 14 booster boxes now. So I've got a bunch of extra rares, including some good ones. I got some extra Mothman, I got some extra Jersey Devil, some extra Death, some extra Injured Cold. Definitely some of the cool ones. We got a Nanook, very cool. Don't think that's a Native 19. I threw them on screen so you guys will know at home. I have not memorized the list. Like I said, this is my first time really opening it. I'm sure as I open it more and I open some of those cards, I'll be like, oh yeah, I recognize that card. And that's one I've opened, or it's one that I haven't. This will be Amaguk. Again, don't necessarily think that's a Native 19. Pretty happy to get 2 of these auras though. I'm not sure what the pull rates look like for most people. People are pulling multiple auras, if that's common or not. Taboo, Charnel, Ice Fishing. Okay, so we got another non-rare that time. So Nanook's definitely not a Native 19 because we got a non-foil of him as well. Caribou, Lightning, Medicine, Sinkhole Sam. It's a new art for him. Oh, it's a Sinkhole Sam Tapestry. All right. A Gojo Sojo, the big star. That's definitely very pretty. But I don't necessarily think it is very rare. Because I'm pretty sure I already opened a non-hollow. Non-hollow is that one. Grounded Chieftain, Rain Mask, Sacred Fire, Metlocks, and another non-rare. Another non-rare. Getting us non-rares. Alright, I'm going crazy, guys, from opening packs. But definitely talk to me about this set, the Jewel of the Yucatana. That seems pretty good. When it enters the arena, declare a tribe. Beasties of the declared tribe can't be targeted by spells. And you can equip it when you declare an attack with the beastie. If the primary defender has an armor cost 3 or less, destroy the beastie after. So yeah, it's got some neat effects. And it is 3 per spell book, so I guess I still need more of them. But hopefully we're going to pull that water and dark aura. Fingers crossed for us. Got a foil Dreamcatcher, so not a native 19, but it's cool to get that one in foil. It's very purple. Definitely super purple. My wife would appreciate that. She's a purple fanatic. A little bit. A touch. Sedna, Mother of the Deep. So this one's actually blue and black, so I'll have to read into that more outside of this pack opening. I still got another about half the box to get through, and we've got Hero Quest to open. Another non-rare. The amount of non-rare hollows these days seems pretty unreal, honestly. It seems unlikely. I may have hit my fire already in this box, who knows. So we got another one of those jewels. Another Pot of Stagnation, which are 3 per spell book, so not looking for any more of those. We got our 3 out of this box, so hopefully the other 2 boxes we open again in subsequent weeks won't produce any of those. Fingers crossed. They're doing a lot more multicolored cards now, which is definitely something that I like to see. That is something. Seismic Shockwave is something that they had in Magic pretty much since the beginning. So to see them kind of adding that within the last couple of sets to have more multicolored cards is definitely cool. I think they're seeing the appeal of multicolored decks. Obviously the aura also is something that supports that within the meta and really just opens up a lot more deck building diversity. Rainmaking. Each caster bookmarks 2 pages. Any caster without pages in their spellbook loses the game. If the weather forecast predicts a 50% or higher chance of rain in your current location, this page's resolution cannot be prevented. So I live in Florida. It's a 50% chance of rain here like most of the time. So I definitely need to try to find more of those. Because that seems very good. Essentially make your opponent lose the game. That could be definitely good for something that like a deck that's focused on decking the opponent, where you're getting them down to the bottom really quick, or just somebody who is doing that to themselves. Birth of the Sun. Cool. I am looking for more of those hit cards. Like I said, definitely looking for Wendigo if we can pull it. And looking for more of those aura cards. I'm starting to think the likelihood of me getting sets of all the aura within 3 boxes is low. So I imagine people are going to be opening a lot of these. Heard the print run is pretty insignificant on this set. It's kind of unclear to me what the exact print run is. I've heard people say 100,000, 50,000. I've heard people say as low as 12,500. My understanding was that it was around 50,000 total, which encompassed 12,500 of each style of box. So the boxes have different art on the front. So that would... Ooh, yeah! Got one more Fusion Aura here. That is fantastic. And we got another rainmaking, so that's going to be great for deck building. So that was really, really good pack. Really good pack. This one's pretty. So yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. I got so excited about that. Building decks and stuff. Hey. Pretty happy with 3 aura out of this box. Again, still not the ones I'm looking for. But I will take it. I am looking for Wendigo, and I'm looking for the water and dark aura. 3 aura. Pretty happy with. They're very nice looking. Essentially like opening 3 dual lands, which would cost you a lot in Magic World. Another Pot of Stagnation, so that is unfortunate. We're not looking for another one of those. I think I have 4 now. I guess I have a hollow set, so that's something. I mean, can't be too mad at that, right? A Booger Mask. Sounds dirty. I wish I remembered better which ones outside of the aura are the native 19. We're down to the last 8 packs, so fingers crossed for one more aura out of this one. Not going to hold out too much hope. I'm pretty happy with the 3 either way, but hopefully we'll get one more. Got Negafook. I don't know if I can say that out loud. Get canceled. That's, don't want to get demonetized for reading a card. Jeez, another non-rare. But as far as the Hero Quest packs go, we'll get to those at the end. Still looking for Hero. Another Pot of Stagnation. That has got to be one of the super commons. Like when I was pulling, what is it? UFO? I think it's UFO that Bell Witch is in. Whichever one Bell Witch is in. I want to say it's UFO. Might be Nightfall. Might be Nightfall. In any case, I pulled like 15 Bell Witches out of 3 boxes. It's ridiculous. Got a Rainbow Crow. That's neat. Come on, one more aura or a Wendigo. One of those 2 things would be great, especially if it's the aura that I'm looking for. Jeez, another non-rare. I'll just take rares at this point. I'm sorry that I asked for more. Just give me rares. Because the non-rares is killing me. Another one of these guys. They are 3 per spell book, so I think I pulled my 3. Out of this box, they certainly don't make it easy to pull those auras, but it's nice to be opening a set where you're at least going to get some hits. It seems like in every box. I mean, I got 3 out of this box. Like I said, I've opened 5 boxes of Wilderness, and I've pulled 2 hit cards. So, neither of them were Prism Aura. Out of 5 boxes. Jeez, another non-rare. So we're going to be hoping for last pack magic here. This is the last pack for this box of native. So we're looking for either an aura or Wendigo. Jeez, Squash Blossom Necklace. Neither of those things. So, pulled 3 auras. That's definitely something. Would have liked to have seen more of the hit cards. We did also get Atabi. So, pretty neat. Not going to hate on those too much. Definitely cool. We have opened 2 of these Steve Aoki Hero Quest 2.0 packs. These are the other 2 from the art set that we bought. Got a super, super good deal on this art set. So that gets us 1 of each promo. Each one was from a different provider. So like this one's Amazon Music. I think the green lines is Spotify. I'm pretty sure this one's from Spotify. Pull those out of there. We do get 2 coins with those. I get the 2 promo cards, Chi-Chi and Black Dog of the Hanging Hills. Get those in frame. And then you get 5 cards. From my understanding so far from the last packs anyway, it seems like it was 3 foil and 2 non-foil. They are all rares, so it makes this set a lot of fun to open. Hero's Cape. Ooh, Forest Auras. That's definitely, believe it or not, one of the ones you definitely want to pull out of this set is the Aura. So very happy to hit that. Webby, Zeri, and AI Reconstruction. So I really need some of pretty much everything in this set right now. So I'm not going to complain about really anything. I would like to get Hero. I did pull Death last time, so Hero's the main one for me right now. Definitely a good card. Would have loved to see it in a foil, but still really cool. Well, ask and you shall receive, right? Wanted to see it in a foil, here it is. And those are 4 per spell book. Got a Robotic Demon. A Russian Roulette. And we got another Death. So it's not Hero. But maybe we can try to trade Death for a Hero if we decide we want to. But still pretty happy with that. Overall, it was a great opening. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking around to the end. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content a lot. If you want to see more MetaZoo content or you have any thoughts on the native meta, definitely drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what is the most valuable and worthwhile when it comes to native cards. I, for one, am really enjoying the set so far. I'm very happy to open some Prism Aura, or not Prism Auras, happy to open some Fusion Auras in my box. It's not so common when you're opening things like Wilderness to see any hit cards to at least get some of the native 19. I'm happy with at least, but thank you so much again for sticking around to the end, and I will see you guys next time. And remember, when you see those toys, video games, and awesome MetaZoo cards like these Fusion Auras off in the distance, remember, it is not a mirage. You guys have a great day.